and welcome to the third and final day of the 2021 PAX PoC conference. My name is Marla Keenan. I am a senior fellow at the Stimson Center in Washington, D.C., and I am here today to talk to you about strengthening civilian protection. This is our final day, so we hope you've been able to join us for a few of the sessions so far, but if not, we have a very exciting day for you today. I want to say a special thank you to PAX for having me and the Stimson Center here to co-host this last day. And I also want to say a very warm thank you to the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs, who generously partners with and supports the work that we do. Today, we're going to focus on the future of warfare, and particularly how protection of civilians can be championed by nations in order to strengthen the ability for our security forces to protect civilians in future conflicts. While today is a bit of a short day, we have a very exciting lineup for you. We're going to start first with a speech from James Stavridis, who is a former U.S. Navy admiral and the Supreme Allied Commander for NATO. He's going to be giving us a talk about some of the important lessons he's learned over his career on protection of civilians, as well as looking toward the future about how some of those lessons learned can be better applied. Then we're going to go to a session that I'm actually going to host. I'm very excited about. It's connecting the realities on the ground to decision makers in the halls of power. And I am very lucky to be joined by speakers from Chad and Iraq, as well as representatives from the Dutch Ministry of Foreign Affairs and also the Ministry of Defense. Then we're going to split up into two breakout sessions. Some of you may have already received an invitation to the political workshop that we'll be running that's focused on championing protection of civilians at international and regional organizations. Others of you will be joining some of us for a discussion on how important resilience is with regard to protecting civilians in conflict. So I'm going to move on to a bit of housekeeping today. For those of you who have joined this will sound familiar to you. So we encourage you to engage actively as you can in each of the sessions. You can provide feedback to us. You can ask questions using our Slido module, and that's available through all of the sessions today. If you need to use the Slido module, you will need to minimize your video in order to do that. And just go to the Q&A function. On the platform, you can also find a detailed program for today. You can also see the past days if you're interested in seeing what we were speaking about earlier this week. You can also visit the speakers tab, which I really encourage all of you to do because there has been quite an incredible amount of speakers this week, experts from all around the world, and I highly encourage you to take a look at all of their bios. There are networking opportunities, as you would have, not quite as perfect as we would have if we were all in person, but there are networking opportunities on the module as well. And then the last major section of the event platform is really important, and it's the resource library. That's being updated in real time. Each day we've added additional policy papers and briefs and information that has been provided by our speakers and by our audience. If you have any technical issues during the conference, there's a live help desk that you can contact. It's available anytime during the event, so please be sure to contact us if there's something going wrong with the technical side or if you're just having a challenge with putting in some of your Q&A. We encourage you to post about the event on social media. You can use the hashtag PAX PoC 2021. And please feel free to tag any of the speakers that you may be following or also at PAX PoC or at PAX for Peace. And of course, any of the participating organizations and speakers. So please remember that all sessions are being recorded today, so they will be publicly available after this. And I'm looking forward to a great day. Thanks for joining us.